I am from Cuba and my name is Analien Peña Perez and I am 29 years old. When my mom was 5 years old, she was wanted a sister and she always wanted to be the name of her sister Analien. But she got a boy as brother, so she kept that name like for 20 years maybe. Yeah, and then when I get here, she remember she was like he was keeping that name for her daughter then. That's why it's important for me. Well, my home language is Spanish, so I love Spanish. And then when I get here, I start to learn English in KRM, the ESL program that they have in KRM. So we start to learn English, and it was my first time like trying to learn. At that point, I thought it was impossible, but now I know a little more. So I speak two languages, English and Spanish. I got many difficulties in Cuba, but I thought it was a normal life, But then, yes, when I get the visa and I start to think about the future of my future child, I thought, well, maybe I don't want them to have the same difficulties I had. So I think was like one of the main reasons I decided to stay in the United States, because I thought, well, what happened when I get my first child and I don't have the food they need? So that is the main reason. The main problem in Cuba is the food, because we are lack of a lot of kind of food that we need. Well, in our case, because we are Christian, it was also hard, because sometimes when we want to do something as a church in the park, any park on the city, like they don't allow us to be together as a church. Now a friend that we are helping in our home, it was him and his brother. They were together in the journey, and they went through 10 countries, different countries. They almost lose their life because of different bad people they found around. They wanted their money. They got the opportunity to, in each country, to have some kind of work. They never lost their hope, because they were knowing in some point in God's will they will be in the United States. So they are here now, and they are very grateful to get the opportunity to be also with us. When we get in Cuba, we knew a pastor from here, and he gave us the opportunity to come over here to his house. So it was the only place we got like the open door, and that was the first reason, the only reason we came to Louisville, because we know one person and they offer us his help. So that's why we choose Louisville, because Louisville chose us. Well, I've been working in a clinic that provides service for refugee people. So for that reason, all the clients are people from Cuba, Nepal, Africa. I have learned some kind of greetings in Arabic. Salam alaikum. So it has been very, very nice, because they see me, and when they see me in the work I have, they always ask me, how do you learn English? It was hard for you? And I have the opportunity to share with them like all the steps I was taking every day, and they say, well, it's nice. And I gave them some advices about going to classes and ESL classes, and then at college classes, and has been a good opportunity to like sharing with them my experience. I know I need to learn more, but I feel very proud about knowing English because it was something impossible for me, and now I can have a leader, so I feel very proud of that. And also for my job, it's a very blessing opportunity. This is a big step uh, for me because now I have the opportunity to help like other people like me. So I feel very proud of that because I love every day when I get work, I'm so smiling. And my supervisor sometimes asks me, why you're so happy? Because maybe for them having that work is, something like normal, but for me it's a very blessing uh, uh, part of my life. I think for every like a person that leave their home and build a new home here is kind of like your heart is divided because you have part of your heart here and another part of your heart in your home country.